Back in the day, I did my share of online dating, and I did your share too. In fact, I did enough for all of your friends. Now, since I don't know how many friends you have, that's a bold statement, but I'm pretty confident I'm right. And since in this context, back in the day means 1999, I was pretty far ahead of the curve on the whole online dating thing. And while I was quite mindful about a lot of the societal things that were going on, ask me sometime about the woman who showed up at the Chili's in Paramus, New Jersey, wearing what was essentially a lime green terry cloth bikini. I didn't give much thought to the business change, marketing, or economics issues. Recently, I came across an article by James Altucher that rolled all of this together, except the bikini thing. Mr. Altucher is a guy who I find absolutely fascinating. He's done a lot of things, and despite his tongue-in-cheek characterization of himself as a failure, is anything but. He's a genuinely interesting writer who lately is showing just how important social media and optimization are, by virtue of posting his writing in many places, including Medium, Twitter's long-form, low-distraction blogging platform. James Altucher's Ultimate Cheat Sheet to Online Dating should be required reading for anyone trying to get a handle on Influency. Now, I have issues with Medium, mostly concerned with your loss of control when you rely on Medium or any platform you don't own. But with that said, using Medium as one more way of getting your messages out is an Influency win, and James Altucher is dropping his word bombs in many places, so I know that Medium and Twitter's ultimate control over what shows up there is no threat to him. And to be fair, reading at Medium is pleasant. James Altucher's Ultimate Cheat Sheet to Online Dating is broken into 4 main points: opportunity cost, supply and demand, the Nigerian scheme, and trust. Note, by the way, that being ugly isn't in there. While it adds to the fun of the read, the Nigerian scheme part of Altucher's piece is really just an extension of the opportunity cost section. So let's limit this to opportunity cost, supply and demand, and trust, which, yes, are all both dating and business/economics topics. I learned about opportunity cost, an actual cost, in much the same way as Mr. Altucher did. Dinner is a bad idea because there's both a financial investment that will fail far more often than it will succeed, and a time investment that will fail far more often than it will succeed. There are exceptions, of course, and that too applies to both dating and business, but a quick first look is generally a good idea. Supply and demand comes down to something pretty simple. Things that are hard to come by cost more. Imagine you're a trailblazing young man at a college that's just gone from being all women to co-educational. Go ahead, imagine it. You'll be working some pretty great odds there, my friend. My sister found herself in great demand when she moved to the West Coast in the mid-'80s. As a brunette, she simply stood out compared to a sea of blondes. This is why the internet has actually made succeeding in business more difficult rather than less. Sure, you can reach anyone, anywhere, but so can everyone else. Demand for whatever you sell hasn't budged, but supply has gone crazy, which leaves us at trust. And Influency is all about trust. I don't trust this guy. He may be completely trustworthy, but in the internet world, he seems not to be. Trust is about authenticity. Dating works that way too. If you seem real, you can move on to the date where dinner is a good idea. All of which rolls back on a very simple idea. Know who you are, say who you are, and be who you say, and do it quickly. I'm a dull and intense, and that's quite a mix, business and media consultant. Want to spend a few minutes of opportunity cost seeing what that can mean to you? And oh yeah, I'm a James Altucher fan. And I'm the answer guy, and I'll be back.